Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I am Dagoberto Altiles. I'm the very proud principal of NRHS High School. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Please remain standing. Now we have the honor of leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance belongs to our senior class president, Stone Pride. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. This will be followed by the national anthem played by a graduation band under the direction of Mr. Scott Byers.
All right, please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. At this time, it's my pleasure to invite the members of the high school chorale under the direction of Mr. Christopher Russo and Mr. Matthew Henry. They will be performing the song, "We Are All in This Together." Thank you so much. Let's give another round of applause to Mr. Byers, Mr. Russo, Mr. Henry, and our wonderful performers. At this moment, I would like to recognize the following dignitaries that are sharing with us on the dais today to celebrate the wonderful 100th anniversary of New Rochelle High School at the new campus. This is a wonderful, wonderful event and a wonderful commencement celebration because it marked that centennial, which, I'm hoping that I'm able to see the next one. So I would like to start by recognizing Mr. William Ayanusi, our Board of Education President. So, yeah, there's a lot of them, so let's wait till the end, so that way we can get through the list. Dr. Corey Reynolds, our Superintendent of School. Honorable Valerie D. Williams, Board of Education Trustee. Ms. Michaela Lewis, Board of Education Vice President. Mr. David Peters, ex-Board of Education Trustee. Ms. Millie Bonilla, Board of Education Clerk. Ms. Karen Tong, Board of Education Student Representative. Honorable Jadira Ramos Herbert, City of New Rochelle Mayor. Dr. Gail Joyner, Assistant Superintendent for Student Support Services. Dr. Olivine Roberts, Assistant Superintendent Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Nicola Krakow, Executive Director for Education and Early Learning. Ms. John Garon, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources. Mr. Carlos Lear, Assistant Superintendent for Business. Mr. Joe Dennison, Director of Athletics. Ms. Joy Mike, Business Administrator. Ms. Leah Lugovina Freitas, Director of Guidance. Mr. Matthew Couture, Assistant Director for World Languages. Matt, I just gave you a promotion. Mr. Gustavo Barbosa, Department Chair for Social Studies and Business, who is retiring from this year from a well-deserving and long career at New Rochelle High School. Good luck in your future endeavors, Mr. Barbosa. Ms. Lydia Arbola, Department Chair for English Language Arts. Dr. America Newville, Huguenot Academy Director. Last but not least, our wonderful house principals, Ms. Latoya Thompson, House 1, Ms. Janet Agrid, House 2, Ms. Anna Nelson, House 3, Mr. Devon Channing, House 4. So now we can give it up to all of them and thank them for being here today. While not on our schedule today, but definitely, he was able to make it here, I would like to invite the following student up to the podium to read our original piece dedicated to the class of 2026. Isaac Evans, I would like to invite him. So Isaac authored an original piece for the class of 2026 titled Our Yearbook Story. Here's Isaac.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? So this is my original poem titled Our Story. The first time I stepped on this high school campus, I didn't just have butterflies in my stomach. I had a garden of lilies and roses, apples and cherries within columns and rows, and a seed called maturity had just been planted. You see, over these past years, my garden has grown, and these butterflies have flown. I'm no longer nervous because I've been to all of your gardens. We've traded cherries for apples. We baked friendships in our stoves. You gave me golden seeds of knowledge to plant next to my rose. Lo and behold, both of our gardens have grown. This is our story, and it's in our yearbook because we've watched it unfold. So let's flip through this year's book to reflect on the story we know. The first page shows Neuro, 100 years ago. Like Hogwarts. Now, I don't see flying brooms, but there's magic in these students. I see black, brown, Asian, white, Latino in our movements. I see kids dying around and laughing in the classroom instead of doing all the missed assignments like we have to. I see counselors and teachers who really cared for me. They saw my stress and gave me air to breathe with clarity. I clearly see that this yearbook can't fully capture all the things my eyes took. But I'm still reminded of how our story looked. It was like PAVE students, sleep deprived, at 6 a.m. with morning light when they could barely think or write just to be creative. It looked like different clubs and side quests, from volleyball to playing chess, with skiing teams and winning sprees. We always win, it's in our genes. And I mean, our academics stand tall. With honor roll, we're on a roll. Societies, we honor all. I stand in awe, we have it all. You'll see entrepreneurs and engineers and scientists and all this. We got dreams and visions. Let's call it a visionaire monopoly. We wear strength and endurance like a hoodie with high quality. We search for a president. We voted one with aura. We picked out a brother, stone pride at the forefront. You could walk into a lunchroom and low-key eat the schoolie. You'd hear music playing like the background of a movie and soon see students rapping to beats they're brewing and cooking up some bars like chocolate we'll be consuming. Kinda sounded like so I mean, really, the moments outside the yearbook are what made it special. The last page of this yearbook shows graduation. Yet more than half the page is missing. Maybe this is only finished after we end the ceremony. And in the distance, I see another book with our names on it. It's labeled Future Lives. It's labeled Enterprise. It's labeled Socialize. And now these butterflies are fluttering, and I find I'm stuttering, and now I'm back in this garden. But now that small seed of maturity is a tree. It's not fully grown, but its branches are starting to have leaves. So as we leave this campus and step onto the next stage, let's look forward, knowing there's more yearbooks to make, without forgetting the ones we've already written. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac. I do feel for the next speaker. I don't know how they're going to follow through with this. Let's give it up again for Isaac. At this time, please welcome our city mayor, Honorable Yadira Ramos Herbert, for a few words.
Isaac, where are you, baby? Raise your hand. There you go. You raised the bar. Give it up one more time for Isaac. So today, class of 2026, I have just a few wishes for you as you walk out those doors into your next chapter. Be brave enough to make mistakes. The biggest lessons in my life didn't come from the wins. They came from the moments where I got it wrong and got back up anyway. Don't be afraid of those moments. Be curious enough to listen. You don't have to have all the answers. Ask questions, seek out people whose lives look different than yours. The world will open up when you do. Know that you are loved by your families, by your community, by this city, and that this love travels with you wherever you go. Know that we are so very proud of each and every one of you, not just today, but every day that you show up and work hard. The mom in me is gonna ask you to please call home, to come back and visit, because New Row will always be here waiting for you. In the meantime, the world needs leaders just like you. Go out there and show them what New Rochelle is made of. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you so much. The Board of Education allocates resources for the programs and exceptional opportunities from which all of our students benefit. As President of the Board of Education, Mr. William Ayanusi demonstrates a true selfless commitment to the children of the city of New Rochelle. We are grateful for their support of our initiatives. At this time, please welcome Mr. William Ayanusi.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, faculty, staff, and members of the Board of Education and distinguished guests. To the class of 2026, congratulations. Standing here today is incredibly special for me. 16 years ago, I sat exactly where you are, and I graduated in June of 2010. I crossed the stage as a graduate of New Rochelle High School. I remember the excitement, the nerves, the uncertainty, and hope that came with that moment. But today is even more meaningful because you are not just any graduating class. You are the 100th anniversary graduating class of New Rochelle High School. Give them a round of applause for that. For 100 years, students have walked through our halls. They have learned in these classrooms, competed on our fields, performed on our stages, and built friendships that would last a lifetime. For 100 years, generations of New Rochellians have left our school and gone on to shape our city, our state, our nation, and our world. And today, you become part of that history. And as I thought about what I wanted to say to you today, one word kept coming to mind: yet. 3 simple letters, 1 powerful word. Yet is the difference between giving up and moving forward. I don't know what I want to do with my life yet. I don't know what I didn't get into the college I wanted yet. I haven't found my purpose yet. I haven't achieved my goals yet. Too often we think our story is already written. We believe a setback is the final chapter. We convince ourselves that where we are today determines where we will be tomorrow. But the power of yet reminds us that growth is always possible. And I know that because I lived it. When I was a sophomore here at New Rochelle High School, my father passed away. And at 15 years old, I was lost. I didn't know what the future looked like. I didn't know how my family would move forward. I didn't know what path my life would take. And like many young people facing adversity, I found myself asking, what happens now? At that moment, I couldn't see what was ahead. I didn't know that one day I would graduate from this school. I didn't know that I would go on to build a career serving young people in our community. And I certainly didn't know that just 10 years later, I would become the youngest person ever elected to the New Rochelle Board of Education. The truth is, if you told 15-year-old me that any of that was possible, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Because sometimes life doesn't give you all the answers right away. Sometimes all you have is yet. I wasn't where I wanted to be yet. I hadn't become the person I was capable of becoming yet. And that's true for every single one of you sitting here today. Your future is not defined by what has happened to you. It is not defined by your mistakes. It is not defined by your setbacks. It is defined by what you choose to do next. This class has already shown that. Throughout this year, you demonstrated that your voice matters. You organized, you advocated, you stood up for issues that matter to you and your community. When many people would have chosen silence, you chose engagement. When others might have stayed on the sidelines, you chose to participate. Earlier this year, many of you exercised your right to peacefully make your voices heard regarding immigration policies and their impact on families in our community. You reminded us all that young people are simply not the leaders of tomorrow. They are leaders today. Whether people agreed with your position or not, you demonstrated something important. Democracy is not a spectator sport. Your voice has power, and never let anyone convince you otherwise. The world often tells young people to wait their turn, but history tells us something different. History tells us that young people have always been among the most powerful agents of change. They challenge assumptions, they ask difficult questions, and they imagine possibilities that others cannot yet see. And that is exactly what this world needs from you. And as you leave here today, there will be moments when life feels overwhelming. There will be moments when you doubt yourself, and there will be moments when you wonder if you are enough. And when those moments come, I want you to remember these words. If you are feeling disheartened that you are somehow not enough, set your heart ablaze, dry your eyes and look ahead. You may feel like digging your heels in, but the flow of time waits for no one. It won't patiently stand by as you grieve. Those words remind us that life keeps moving forward, and so must we. We keep learning, keep growing, keep believing in what is possible, because you may not be where you want to be yet, but you are not finished. None of us are. 100 years ago, the first graduating class of the new New Rochelle High School could not have imagined the world you are entering today. And likewise, we cannot fully imagine the world you will create over the next 100 years. But I know this. It will be shaped by your voices, it will be shaped by your courage, and it will be shaped by your willingness to say not yet instead of never. And before I close, I want to share one final thought. One of the greatest privileges in my life is that I get to witness the incredible things happening in this school and this community from two unique perspectives. As a member of the Board of Education, I get to help shape the future of our schools. And through my work at the Boys and Girls Club in New Rochelle, I get a front row seat to the journey so many of you have taken beyond the classroom. I have watched students in this graduating class grow from middle schoolers into leaders. I've seen you stay late working on college applications, FAFSA forms, scholarship essays, community service projects, performances, athletic competitions, and countless other accomplishments. I've seen you overcome obstacles, support one another, and become the young adults sitting before us today. And I couldn't end this speech without giving a special shout out to my Boys and Girls Club members that are graduating in this class. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. So, class of 2026, as you leave New Rochelle High School and begin the next chapter of your journey, remember, your story is still being written, your best days are still ahead of you, and your voice has the power to change the world. Congratulations.
As our district educational leader, this next speaker sets instructional goals, encourages teamwork as well as individuality, and manages to attend almost every activity listed on the district calendar. Under his watchful eyes, the New Rochelle schools continue to flourish and receive multiple recognitions. As we thank him for his outstanding leadership, please welcome our superintendent of school, Dr. Corey Reynolds.
Good afternoon, everyone. This room is full. Good afternoon, everyone. Take a deep breath. You got into your seats. I know that it was a little hit or miss there coming in at the last minute. I wrote a poem. No, I didn't. So I had an opportunity to see Isaac on his way to school on Monday. And I simply asked him, "Are you ready for this week?" And he said, without a doubt. And he absolutely was ready for this week. Let's give him another round of applause. Greetings to our Board of Education President, William Iannuzzi, Vice Presidents Lewis and Ross, current and former board trustees, members of the Superintendent's Cabinet, our City School District of New Rochelle administrators, faculty, staff, to our New Rochelle High School Principal, Dr. Artiles, Assistant Principals Amini and Cadet Simpkins, New Rochelle High School administration, New Rochelle High School faculty, staff, district-wide support staff, our illustrious mayor, family members, friends, and most importantly, greetings to our graduating class of 2026. Today is the 128th commencement of New Rochelle High School and the 100th commencement of the new New Rochelle High School. It is my honor to serve as your superintendent of schools and to stand here today to congratulate you on your accomplishments. It is more fitting that I congratulate you on your fortitude. Today's celebration is a culminating activity of your elementary and secondary academic journey, and we take this moment to praise you for your remarkable grit and the grit that you've shown as you've overcome some obstacles that you've had to cross to reach this finish line. With the support of your family, your friends, your teachers and administrators, coupled with your hard work and dedication, you've made all of us, you've made me, and I hope you've made yourselves proud today. Graduates, I want you to take a moment. You've been sitting very nicely. Take a moment and just look around the room. Really, just sometimes we don't take a chance to look behind us. Sometimes we're so busy looking ahead of what's to come, we don't remember what's behind us. Take this moment in. It will never be repeated. I want you to feel the heartbeat that's in this room. We're gathered here today not just to check off a box, but to celebrate a monumental, hard-won moment. Today, when you cross the stage, you won't simply cross as students, but as the newest alumni of New Rochelle High School. To all of the parents, supporters, family, and friends, I want to sincerely thank you for trusting your children with us. Thank you very much, because as a parent, I know how daunting this world can be, and I know how much trust you have to put into the adults who are facing your children on a daily basis. Thank you for that trust. I also want you to know that this milestone is not just theirs. It belongs to all of you also. Every single late night, every ounce of endless encouragement, and your unwavering, unconditional love have been the quiet foundation of these graduates' success. You built the launch pad that they stand on today. And to our extraordinary faculty and staff, thank you for your fiery passion, your profound dedication, your tireless commitment to nurturing both the minds and the spirits of these young adults. You didn't just teach them, you believed in them. You pushed them to think critically, create boldly, and above all, lead with empathy. Graduates, your journey began in the fall of 2022 for most of you. Think back to who you were when you first walked between the Twin Lakes as wide-eyed New Rochelle High School students and entered those historic Huguenot doors. You were navigating a world that was still trying to figure out its footing, yet you stepped forward with courage, curiosity, and unstoppable determination. Think of everything the world has thrown at you or shown you since that first semester. Back then, the internet was captivated by a bizarre, completely one-sided rivalry between Elmo and an inanimate pet rock named Rocco. Today, Elmo is once again making headlines, but this time, his rivalry is against all of Knicks Nation. In 2022, we watched history shift on September 8th with the passing of Queen Elizabeth II after her 70-year reign. We saw the digital landscape warp when Elon Musk bought Twitter, now known as X, for $44 billion. We watched the human family grow as the Earth's population officially crossed the 8 billion threshold for the first time ever. Together, we looked to the stars as NASA launched the Artemis 1 mission to kick off a new era of space exploration, and we witnessed pop culture history ignite when Beyoncé shattered records for the most Grammy nominations earned by a woman. We also gasped at Will Smith slapping Chris Rock during the Oscars. We watched the fabric of technology change forever before our eyes as generative AI and ChatGPT were first brought onto the scenes of our daily conversations. Through all of this global noise and transformation, you proved something beautiful over the past 4 years, students. You proved that you are not just a collection of individuals sitting in the same classrooms. You are a family. You are a community. You have lived, breathed, and championed what we proudly call that one New Rochelle spirit. We see that brilliant spirit in your diverse talents. We see it in our artists, musicians, and performers who fill our spaces with color and soul. We see it in our student leaders, our National Honor Society inductees, and our fierce advocates who refuse to stay silent and always stand up for what is right. We see it in New Rochelle High School being represented by 3 of our very own, our valedictorian, our salutatorian, and our student government president at the world's most prestigious science competition for high school students, the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair. Our valedictorian even won first place and was awarded additional grand prizes. We see it in both the New Rochelle High School Wind Symphony and the school's symphonic orchestra, who received the prestigious Gold with Distinction rating at a Level 4 difficulty program, the most challenging in New York State School Music Association majors competition. Let's give them a round of applause. Class of 2026, you have learned alongside peers from every walk of life, representing a gorgeous, vibrant tapestry of cultures, languages, and perspectives. In New Rochelle, diversity isn't just a buzzword. It is our greatest superpower. You have learned to truly listen, to deeply understand, and to lift each other up. That is the real New Rochelle. That is the lasting education that you take with you today. There is one more defining characteristic that belongs solely to the class of 2026. It is your unbreakable resilience. Life does not always follow a perfectly straight line. You have faced demanding academic hurdles, navigated heavy pressures of social media, conquered the quiet anxieties of what comes next, or, as President Iannuzzi says, what's yet to come. Some of you have faced deeply personal challenges, quiet losses, or setbacks that no one else ever knew about or saw. It reminds me so much of what I waited 53 long years to witness, watching my beloved New York Knicks become the champions. They're a team that time and time again proved to the world that determination, grit, unity, and flat-out refusal to give up can overcome any obstacle. That exact same Knickerbocker grit is what beats in the heart and the chest of every one of you Huguenots. As the saying goes, and as Jalen Brunson demonstrated every single night on the court, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Class of 2026, you didn't just get back up. You learned how to pivot. When a plan failed, you turned it into a stepping stone. When a door slammed shut, you climbed through a window. Look at the shining examples of that resilience and character right here among you. Look at our girls' outdoor track and field and our boys' soccer Section 1 championship teams. The members of these teams persevered to bring home titles and banners. We see it in our athletes, and look no further than our history-making, undefeated, inaugural girls' flag football team. That excellence didn't happen by accident. It's what's earned in the dark once you put in hard work, and it's what's earned with early mornings, practicing, preparing, exhausting workouts, and getting yourselves ready. Students, you're proven that you possess an inner fire that no obstacle can extinguish. Carry that fierce confidence with you when the world throws a tempest at you in the years ahead, and it will. Look back at your time at New Rochelle High School and remember, you already know how to conquer the storm. As you prepare to turn your tassels and stand with the thrilling threshold of a brand new chapter, some of you are heading to college and universities, some stepping into trade schools to master a vital, honorable craft, others directly into the workforce or raising your right hand to serve and to protect our freedoms in the armed forces. No matter where your path leads, I challenge you with everything and every ounce that I have to do three things. First, keep learning. Your education does not end today. It is only just beginning. Stay hungry, stay curious. Read deeply, listen intently, and never lose the wonder of asking questions about the world around you. Second, never forget your roots. No matter how far you travel, whether you stay right here in Westchester or you fly across the globe, you will always, always carry a piece of New Rochelle in your heart. Third, lead with integrity. The world is starving for authentic, compassionate leaders. Be the person who does the right thing when absolutely no one is watching. Lift others as you climb and never leave anyone behind. Class of 2026, you are ready. You are fully equipped with the knowledge, the resilience, and the ferocious backing of this entire community. You are ready to achieve absolute greatness, and we are so incredibly and profoundly proud of you. Today, you are charged with carrying a sacred banner. Wherever you go next in life, make sure that you know that you're going as a graduate of New Rochelle High School. Uplift your community by being a shining, successful ambassador in every space you walk into. Remind everyone who witnesses our journey that being a Huguenot isn't just a slogan, it is a standard of excellence. To my New Rochelle graduating high school class of 2026, I congratulate you. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Reynolds. Our class of 2026 student government president is the Math Honor Society co-president, Clay Club president, and English Honor Society president, striving for equity across all organizations that he leads. Outside of school and within the greater New Rochelle community, he is the co-president of both Community Tutors and the New Rochelle United Science Exploration, expanding access to equitable education for New Rochelle youth. Furthermore, he is one of the only students to be a two-time finalist at the Westchester Science and Engineering Fair, meaning he is one of 20 students selected out of 800 participants in the Hudson Valley to represent Westchester at the International Science and Engineering Fair in both 2025 and 2026. His research interests pertain to the field of social policy, having led investigation on policies ranging from the SNAP program to funding structures in the National Institute of Health. He's also a Rensselaer Medal recipient. And last but certainly not least, he is a Questbridge National Match Scholarship recipient with a full 4-year scholarship covering all undergraduate expenses, attending Harvard University in the fall to pursue a double major in government and statistics. It is my pleasure to introduce our class of 2026 student government president, Carlos del Aguila.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Carlos del Aguila, and I'm honored to be addressing you today as your Class of 2026 Student Government President. As my fellow classmates and district administration have acknowledged in their own speeches, there is so much to be proud of with this graduating class, and even more to look forward to in the future. Today, however, I would like to look back for a moment at something fundamental from our childhood that many of us have forgotten. See, I distinctly remember sitting on the floor about 7 or 8 years ago in the library of Jefferson Elementary School for one of our many read-alouds, reading a book called Each Kindness by Jacqueline Woodson with my classmates. To summarize it briefly, the book described a poor, disadvantaged schoolgirl who, because of the differences between her and her peers, was relentlessly bullied by her classmates. Unfortunately, this mistreatment would eventually lead the young girl to transfer schools, never receiving an ounce of kindness from her classmates. Reading this at such a young age, my own class found ourselves shocked. We couldn't understand how or why someone could be so cruel, simply because of the way someone looked or dressed. One particular classmate of mine noted on our assignment, "You should always be kind to people." And this childlike kindness that I observed in my classmates is often brushed off as simply the innocence of youth, as if children don't understand the complexities of the world. But I argue that this compassion is intrinsically part of us as humans. You see it every day, in the stranger holding a door open for you, in the teacher staying late into the night for their students, in the friend calling you for hours late at night, and in the parents who have done everything to raise us. So my message to you today is something that my own mother and father have taught me every day: to love. With every breath that you are given on this earth, I dare you to love. While you are still young, while your heart still beats, and while you can still speak, love. Because that is what the little child that still lives in each and every one of you would have done. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos. Our senior class president has been actively involved in the National Honor Society, Science Honor Society, My Brother's Keepers, Westchester Lynx Youth Achievers, Westchester Clubmen Higher Aims, and Varsity Bowling. He has been recognized by Westchester Medical Center as the inaugural, meaning the first ever recipient of the Hina Roger Leadership and Excellence Award by Westchester Hospital. He was also named a Black Scholar of Westchester by the Urban League of Westchester County and received the William L. Carter Perseverance Award from the African American Men of Westchester. Beyond school, he has held leadership positions within the NAACP Youth Council and serves as a youth board member on NRHS Board of Commissioners. He has worked as an SAT math tutor while also volunteering to tutor underclassmen in math and chemistry. He has gained experience in healthcare through his service at Montefiore Hospital, participated in community initiatives, and found innovative ways to make math and science more accessible and engaging for his peers and the community. Attending Northeastern University in the fall to pursue a degree in biochemistry on a pre-med track with the goal of becoming an oncologist, it is my pleasure to introduce Stone Pride.
Good afternoon. To our families, teachers, administrators, friends, and the incredible class of 2026, thank you for being here today. For years, we've been told to compare ourselves to everyone around us, compare grades, compare achievements, compare where we're going next. We live in a world that makes it easy to look at someone else's life and wonder if you're doing enough. But if these last 4 years have taught me anything, it's this. Comparison is the thief of purpose, because the more you focus on someone else's path, the harder it becomes to walk your own. The truth is, no two people in this room were ever supposed to have the same story. We all started at different places, we faced different challenges, we carry different dreams. Yet somehow, every one of those stories led us here. Look around this room. This isn't just a graduating class. It's a room full of possibilities, and that's what makes this moment so exciting. Not because of what we've already done, but because of what we're capable of doing next. The future isn't waiting for us, it's waiting to be built by us. But here's the thing, potential is the possibility, action is the proof. And chasing that reality won't always be easy. There will be setbacks, there will be failures, there will be moments when the road ahead feels impossible to see. But sometimes the obstacle in your path isn't there to stop you, it's there to introduce you to the person you possibly can be. Class of 2026, today is not proof that we've arrived, it's proof that we're ready. Ready to take what we learned to build something greater. Ready to become the people this world needs us to be. Because years from now, people won't remember where we sat, they won't remember what we wore, they won't remember every grade we earned, but they will remember what we stood for. So be bold enough to chase what matters, be disciplined enough to work for it, and humble enough to keep growing. And never forget, do not spend your life trying to fit someone else's mold, because the greatest story you'll ever tell is only one you can hold. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Our class of 2026 salutatorian is an aspiring astronaut. She is one of the only high school students interns with Dr. Pascal Lee at the Mars Institute. And in 2024, she was one of the youngest speakers at the Humans to Mars Summit in Washington, D.C. sharing her path to space research. In 2025 and 2026, she was also one of the youngest speakers presenting her research at the International Space Development Conference in Orlando, Florida, and McLean, Virginia, respectively. She's also one of the only New Rochelle high school students and in the county to be a two-time winner of the grand prize at the Westchester Science and Engineering Fair in 2025, 2026, and of course, Carlos was right there beside her. So we're very proud to have two back-to-back winners at the science fair for the county. Beyond academics, she's also a cellist who performs annually at the Lincoln Center as a member of the Greater Westchester Youth Orchestra Association. She's also the president and founder of the Crochet Club, which donates stuffed animals to local children's hospital. Attending Carnegie Mellon University in the fall to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering, it is my pleasure to introduce Scarlett Harksman.
Hello, class of 2026. After today, we will be starting a completely new chapter of our lives, which for me is terrifying because I've had the same two best friends, Gabby Cohen and Maddie DeFabia, for my entire life. And I'm sure many of you can relate to having friendships with people that mean the world to you. But now everything is going to change. After high school comes something we've never experienced before, whether it's college, trade school, a career, military, or any other path we may take. Now that I'm off to college, my two best friends won't be by my side anymore. My future feels a little more uncertain. But I think it's narrow-minded to say we've never experienced this kind of change before. Today, we celebrate moving forward in our lives, but I want you all to pause for a moment, take a step back, and think about a time when you were in a completely new place, surrounded by completely new people. For me, my first experience with this was when I was 10 years old attending my very first sleepaway camp. It was 3 weeks long, and I was homesick basically every day. But this struggle didn't stop me from going back to different overnight programs in the future. I knew the more that I threw myself into these unfamiliar situations, the better I'd get at handling them, the more familiar the whole transition would become. So now, think of your own experiences with change. Perhaps it was also at your summer camp, or maybe it was the first day at your job, or even a new school. Thinking about the past reveals how change is something we've all experienced, and it's something we've all grown from. So while you're in this transition period, I challenge you to recall your personal familiarity with the unknown. It will make you realize how ready you are for this next chapter of your life. Congratulations and best of luck. Thank you.
Our class of 2026 valedictorian is an internationally recognized science researcher, an outstanding musician, and a leader in our community. He leads the Tri-M Music Honor Society and the Paddle Club, is a member of PAVE Band, Wind Symphony, and a member of the Math Honor Society. Outside of school, he's a volunteer music teacher at Songcatchers, and is principal clarinetist with the Huff Betterson Music School Orchestra. Additionally, he is a member of our science research program and conducted research in the field of mathematics. He earned top honors at WESF, Westchester Science and Engineering Fair, being one of top 20 representing the Hudson Valley at the Regeneron ISEF, the prestigious International Science and Engineering Fair in 2025. He earned the first place in mathematics and received the Peggy Script Award for Science Communication, ranking him top 8 in the world for high school researchers. He's also an accomplished musician, winning the Jerome G. Sala Concerto competition, being clarinet 1 in the New York All-State Symphony Orchestra that makes him top 2 in the state, and Westchester All-Area State 3 times. Finally, he was chosen as one of only 2,500 seniors across the United States to earn a National Merit Scholarship, attending MIT in the fall to study mathematics and eventually pursue a PhD in math. It is my pleasure to introduce our class of 2026 valedictorian, Corey Sillenfreund.
Absolutely, I can do that for you. Since you're asking for a valedictorian speech, I'll aim for something that sounds smart, a little funny, reflective, and not overly cliche. If you want it funnier or more emotional, I can tune it. Sorry, that shouldn't be there. As much as everyone thinks high schoolers use ChatGPT for everything, I actually wanted the speech to be good, so let's start over. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to talk about some of the really great points of high school. Perhaps close friends, amazing teachers, fun sports, whatever it is, we've all made so many memories that really will last a lifetime. And perhaps you've heard it about high school. These are the best years of your life. Well, I want to talk about why I hope that's not true. I understand why people say it. There's something really exciting about this time, seeing the same people every day, experiencing moments that felt small but weren't, or moments that felt big that might not have been. But if this really is the best, what does that say about the rest of us? Maybe these weren't the best years of our lives. Maybe they were some really great years, but the years that we just started to figure out who we might become. This fall, we'll all be heading in different directions, and for the first time, our lives will not be scheduled for us. Instead of following a bell, we'll have the opportunity to choose things about our life. And yes, that can be scary, but it's also incredibly exciting. My advice is simple. Embrace the new, the unexpected, the challenges, and the independence. By having the ability to make your own decisions, you'll have the chance to explore what really matters most to you. If you liked music in high school, keep playing. If you played sports, go find new teammates. And if you simply enjoyed solving math problems, maybe just me, go find some math problems. Whatever it is, there is so much out there for you to explore, so many questions to answer and problems to solve. I'm so incredibly excited to see 5, 10, 20 years from now what we all accomplish. Thank you all for an absolutely incredible 4 years, and here's to hoping, or maybe even knowing, that the next 4 and onwards will continue to be even better. Now, the choices are yours. Nobody's telling you what to do, especially ChatGPT. To my peers, my friends, all my favorite people, especially my winning senior assassin team, congratulations, class of 2026.
I love Corey. Good afternoon, everyone, again. It is my pleasure and privilege to be here as the principal of this wonderful academic institution as we celebrate 100 years, the centennial, at our current campus. Dr. Reynolds, members of the Board of Education, parents, grandparents, family members, administrators, colleagues, and graduates, I am honored to be here with you and celebrate. Congratulations again to the class of 2026. You made it, we are here. It is my privilege to stand here and be part of this wonderful celebration. This is the combination of your hard work and determination. Over the last 4 years, each of you have demonstrated extraordinary resiliency and great motivation to get to this point. Today, it is not only a gathering to acknowledge the successful completion of the work required to acquire a high school diploma, but also to recognize power, determination, and the thirst of knowledge that you have demonstrated over the last 4 years. You have shown us that nothing will stand in your way to pursue your dreams, achieve your full potential. Your presence here today is a demonstration of the many potential that life can offer if you have the courage and support to embrace change and unforeseen conditions. Throughout your life journey, all of you are face multiple obstacles, balancing the demands of work, families, and responsibilities. Yet, you have managed to complete a diverse coursework, participate in multiple clubs and athletics. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to get you moving a little, but you cannot stand, of course, you can just raise your hand. There's a few things that I would like to recognize. There's one thing that I always say, that we at NRHS, one of the things that we don't do well is celebrate our power of academics. And we are one of the best, if not the best, high school in Westchester County. And today I just want to brag a little and show a little to the audience so that way you can also tell your neighbors from any other district in case they question it, that we are the best. So when I call, just stand and then sit down again because I want to recognize everyone. If throughout your high school career you participated in at least one sport, please rise. All right, please be seated. If through your high school career, some of you are going to be standing a lot. If through your high school career you were inducted in at least one academic subject honor society, please stand. Please be seated. If you participated and were inducted into our National Honor Society, please stand. Look at that. That right there is larger than many of our area high school graduating classes. Please sit. If you are a recipient of the highly prestigious Seal of Illiteracy, please stand. Please be seated. If you are a recipient of the other highly prestigious Seal of Civic Readiness, please stand. Please sit. If through your high school career you were a member of our PAVE program, please stand. Please be seated. If you're a member and participated in our robotics program, please stand. If through your high school career you participated and were part of our science research program, please stand. Please be seated. If through your high school career you took at least one dual enrollment college course, please stand. Please be seated. Last but not least, if through your high school career you took at least one AP level course, please stand. Please be seated. And very simply, that is New Rochelle High School. Now, as Dr. Reynolds and Mr. Ayanusi indicated, this would not be possible without the strong home and school partnership. I also want to thank our top-tier faculty and staff for their daily work to ensure that we have this kind of outcome. When I think of New Rochelle teachers, a quote by Maria Montessori comes to mind. Preventing conflicts is the work of politics. Establishing peace is the work of education. Our teachers are society heroes. Thank you to all the teachers in the room. I also want to thank our PTA because those are the ones working in the background, sort of in the trenches. They don't get a lot of credits and they're always there. But part of our success is the power of the collaboration that we have with our PTA. So thank you, PTA members, wherever you are. To our families who are gathered here today, thank you for your constant support and dedication to creating great academic experiences at New Rochelle High School. Your presence in the lives of the graduates sitting here today has undoubtedly been a source of stability, encouragement, and support. Now I ask our graduates to please recognize the family, friends, parents that are here that supported you throughout these whole 4 years. And I want all of you in attendance here today to know that that the future of New Rochelle High School and the city of New Rochelle is bright, and that it is even brighter for what is yet to come, as some of the speakers have mentioned. As you receive your diploma today, be reminded that this is just the beginning and not the end of a journey. Whenever you are in need of guidance, as Dr. Reynolds said, we will never let you go, by the way, I'm sorry. Right, so we're claiming you forever. So you're always going to be part of New Rochelle High School. We'll be here to help in whatever it is that you need. In closing, I want to end by reading a quote by Malcolm X that says, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." You, the class of 2026, are a small group of young people that today have taken the first step in preparing for your future. And yes, your best is yet to come. Congratulations, class of 2026. So now we're going to go to why we really came here today. I know you must be saying, oh my God, how many more speeches? That was the last one. So now we're going to get ready to confer the diplomas. I would like to start by thanking our superintendent of school, of course, Dr. Corey Reynolds, the central office team, and the City School District of New Rochelle Board of Education for their continued support. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for their support. I'd like to thank our ever-reliable building and grounds for transporting all of the necessary decoration that you see here today needed for this ceremony. Our security staff for consistently putting the students first. I also like to thank the County Center staff for their hospitality. Thank you for receiving us and helping us. A special thanks to all of our clerical staff for putting this wonderful program together. Ms. Kay Daniel, Ms. Kristen Sassano for incredible support and work done by our graduating class. A big thank to the high school leadership, our house principal, our assistant principal, Ms. Cadet, Ms. Amini. The work is constant, and we never say no. Our motto is to never start with a no. Let me see what I can do. And that's how we want to keep it. Ms. Cadet, especially Ms. Cadet, for leading our graduation ceremony, and all of the members of the faculty and staff of New Rochelle High School, was dedication and commitment is essential to providing such high quality education and experiences each and every year. At this moment, I would like to congratulate all of our retirees who are in the room. If you are one of our retirees, please stand. Thank you for your service. You'll be missed. And now at this time, Ms. Latoya Thompson, House 1 Principal, Ms. Jenny Gray, House 2 Principal, Ms. Anna Nelson, House 3 Principal, Mr. Devon Shanley, House 4 Principal, and Dr. Marika Newville, Huguenot Academy Director, we start the conferring of diplomas.
I'm waiting for Anita. Okay, then I'm here.
They're coming.
Oh, Eric,
Come on, hon.
come on.
Eric Zamora Lopez.
Come here, bud.
Kyrie Ellis. Sulin Rosa Acosta. Luis Tellez. Isabella Haisage. Talise DaCosta Lima. Josiah Kelman. Ethan Leandre. Ramia Archibald. Amir Al-Humadi. Daniela Anani Sarfo. Jose Angulo. Diego Arita Rosa. Valeria Ortega. Anthony Athanase. Isaiah Agustin. Yesenia Ayala. Solanis Azurite. Christopher Bach. Aurora Baeza. Angelina Bataglia. Carlos Batista Oliveros. Isabella Benetti. Anthony Blackman. Wilson Bogado. Alex Boji. Finn Bowman. Adonis Boymangia. Rafael Calazans. Christopher Calderon. Carlos Calderon Hernandez. Omar Camarena Esquivel. Zachary Campbell. Nicholas Canales. Gabriel Canistracci. Amaya Cannon. Allison Casasola Gomez. Leander Castillo. Diana Castro. Gabriela Ceja Vega. Samin Chudari. Gabrielle Cohen. David Coronado Baltazar. Gianna Cortez. Danielle De Silva. Christopher DeGiacomo. Adrian Dela Cruz. Rachel Della Rosa. Munya De Botaye. Justin Diaz. Jaden Douglas. Victory Ella. Daniel Elliott. Millie Escobar Sabion. Mia Estamos. Anthony Forrest, Quincy Fosu, James Fraker, Sofia Fuentes, Valeria Fuentes, Benjamin Fusco, Charlotte Fusco, Daniel Gamies, Hugo Garcia, Alexander Garcia Jose, London Jenneret, Davon Gilchrist, Zarly Gilliard, Josiah Gomez, Emmanuel Gonzalez, Layden Harris, Alejandro Hernandez, Sofia Hernandez, Nicholas Henriquez, Brian Hernandez Campos, Jesus Hernandez Zerpa, Josiah Herron, Yair Herrera, Miguel Herrera Flores, Maximilian Hopwood, Kamaya Jackson, Ryan Jensen, Iverson June, Yensi Jimenez, Jairo Jimenez Hernandez, Joseph Curtin, Nicholas Coromunda, Michaela Lawrence, Christopher Lipscomb, Christian Lopez, Danielle Lopez Jr., Kiara Lowenstein, Janice Ludwig, Justin Mafucci, Mauro Manzo Jr., Perseus Marcantonio, Betsy Matthew, Molly Matthews, Ryan McElroy, Alexander Medina, Christian Mejia Barajas, Caleb Mickens, Alan Montufar, Nicole Morales, Randy Morales, Romeo Nurse, Adamari Campos, Julian Oseguera Gonzalez, Evan O'Hare, Rosie Palmer, Angeline Perez, Desmond Perkins, Huyen Pham, Nicholas Pacone, Maximilian Pearson, Marco Puglisi, Julie Raga, Kathleen Ramirez, Hazil Ramos, Paul Renda, Dix Marie Francisco, Nicholas Rivera, Genesis Robledo, Aiden Rodriguez, Andrew Romero, Gabriel Romero, Rebecca Romulus, Allison Ruiz Guevara, Veronica Ruiz, Luis Salerno. Christian Sanchez. Yazid Sanchez. Anthony Savvy. Nina Seals. Kira Sadeva. Ashley Seraphin. Hi. Tasnia Tahir. Devin Tavares. Journey Thomas. Cameron Torres. Maria Valdivinos Corona. Dennis Valencia. Eric Valencia. Rafael Valencia. Yes. Marilyn Valverde. Beautiful Vance. Emmy Vargas. Enzo Vargas. Geronimo Velasquez Castrillon. Liesia Velez. Jalen Venegas.
Come on now. Give me right. Give me right.
Aaron Williams. Francisco Yanez. Stella Ziogas. Diego Alvera. Perla Lopez. Jordan Jeffers.
Theodore Agarabi. Nice. Molly Eisner. Gabriel Almonte. Anaí Álvarez Tení. Gabriela Álvarez. Lucy Amendola. Natalie Andara. Santiago Aragundi. Frida Arenas Silva. Antonella Arreaga. Emily Arreaga. Naima Averov Castillo. Carmen Ayala. Kimberly Ayala. Jessica Ayala Medina. Juliana Barajas. Katie Barnes. Stephanie Barragán. Emeline Barrios Álvarez. Julia Baumel. Adrian Bautista. Sujud Benhamida. Trahan Blakely. Sebastian Bones. Kayla Bosset. Truman Brotman. Camila Cardenas Ochoa. Samuel Cave. Emmanuel Flores. Roshan Chaco. Giselle Chavez. Casey Christian. Kyle Chico. Lola Cordero. Justin Craig. Scovacci Dalvilmar. Jasenia Davis. Brayley De Leon. Samuel DeSeam. Madeline DeFabia. Angelo Delarnardis. Sophia DeRasmo. Emerson Diaz Jr. Emma Diaz. Jose Diaz Arredondo. Melanie Escobar. Alexi Estrella. Isaac Evans. Thomas Fields. Brian Flores. Christopher Gabriel Ramirez. Alexa Gallego. Alani Galvan. Emily Gale. Alex Gonzalez. Alfredo Gonzalez. Ulises Gonzalez Salomón. Simona Grancharova. Nathan Greenberg. Alexa Guzman. Jaden Guzman. Scarlett Hartzman. Omari Hayes. Isaac Hernandez. Jacqueline Hernandez Lopez. Jaylee Hernandez. Fabiana Honorio. Nate Hooper. Harmony Hopwood. Christiane Jackson. Layla Jackson. Symphony Jaquez. Kelly Jimenez. Sam Jimenez. Alyssa Keller. Chloe Kilgallen. Connor Kim. Indiana Lajos. Christopher Lopez. Kevin Lopez. Lester Lopez. Freddie Lopez Lopez. Christopher Lopez Merida. Tariana Ivory. Sofía Madrigal. Isaac Maezi. Melisha Manning. Vincent Marco. Ariela Marquez. David Martinez Ramirez. Jasmine Martinez. Adriana Mata. Christopher Mazariegos Barrios. Diego Medina Martinez. Sherlyn Mendiola. Ethan Menkes. Brian Mesahil. Matthew Moncada. Curtis Morris. Amira Moandine. Kira Moraine. Andrei Murillo Aguilar. Rashida Nalo. Carlos Naranjo. Kaylin Nation. Sofía Ochoa Espinosa. Erin Palermo. Malia Paris. Camila Pasos. Eliana Pérez Jiménez. Aidelis Pérez Ramírez. Beverly Pirir Miranda. Cyril Primo Jr. Bradley Rabanales Lopez. Mateo Ramey. Adriana Ramirez. Sanaya Reed. Luis Reyes Jr. Louis Reyes Jr. Joel Rivera. Gus Robinson. Rosencrantz. Noah Rosencrantz. Sophia Rudin. Sophia Solomon. Linda Sanchez. Tyler Sankar. Julia Saunders. Maya Sharp. Eric Sierra. Micaiah Simpkins. Jakai Smalls. Leslie Soriano. I don't know. Kai Stanley. Brandon Stramiello. Madison Sadu. Rochelle Theodore. Peyton Timmons. Eric Torres. Sofia Torres. Elizabeth Valdovinos Garcia. Melanie Valencia. Anaí Valencia Estrada. Brianna Valencia Lara. Anthony Valorati. Dalia Vasquez Salazar. Juliana Vigna. Jose Sapien. Ready?
Meredith Dela Cruz Pearson. Jacqueline Gudino Sotelo. Ariana Higgins. Juwan Jackson. Maya Johnson. Ambiance Maurice Ashmead. Amechi Obuargo. Jonathan Phillips Blades. Julissa Quiros. Jocelyn Rosales Delgado. Olivia Sexton. Cheyenne Sutherland. Jose Yanez Orzuela. Gerardo Yogues.
Joshua Abraham. Alicia Acevedo. Asma Albrashi. Brandon Alvarez. Cassandra Alvarez. Adrian Alvarez Diaz. Francis Amadeo. Valeria Arias Atayorta. Jaden Ayala. Uriel Balderas. Ariani Barajas. Aaron Barlis. Joaf Barantes. Okay. Shauna K. Beckles. Okay. Joseph Borello. Juliana Calderon. Luke Camarini. Valeria Carmen. Justina Carter. Carlos Corey. Monse Chavez Anaya. Valeria Turio Gonzalez. Jax Siscone. Lorena Clarino. Jaden Cohen. William Coangelo. Damian Colon. Penn Copeland. Selena Dawit. Oscar De Jesus. Jaden De Los Santos. Carlos De Aguila. Sophia Escoffery. Syed Farquiri. Olivia Feinblum. Angel Figueroa. Brian Fuentes Maldonado. Stephanie Gabriel Garcia. Samuel Gall. Jacob Gamis. Sundus Alterab. Jocelyn Garcia. Christine Gerald. Jamari Gillis. Samuel Godwin. Jesus Gonzalez. Spencer Gray. Ladanian Gray. John Guerrero. Anthony Guimares. Adam Gunthrope. Nakira Hewlett. Virgo Hill. Avery Jackson. Yulissa Jimenez Miranda. Samaya Kamal. Noor Khan. Madison Lawrence. Ray Lee. Sophia Leon. Yohuan Lim. Stacy Lopez. Danilo Lopez Ramirez. Karen Lopez Valencia. Jose Lugo III. Angel Mangana Torres. Sebastian Mangana. Abdullah Maskoun. Diana Morantes. Sarah Martinez Godoy. Alexa Marzullo. Jesus Medina Jr. Daniela Mejia. Jaslyn Mendoza. Rafael Mendoza Chavez. Beatrice Montenegro. Areli Morgano. Malik Morgan. Camila Oseguera. Atsiri Ochoa. Isabella Ochoa. Kaden O'Mara. Chelsea Ortiz. Lawrence Otu Nyarko. Sahir Pena Aguilar. Anthony Perez. Jennifer Perez. Dulce Perez. Melissa Pezantes Torres. Carlos Pu Cabon. Carolina Pudillo Hernandez. Benjamin Quintana. Jade Reyes. Josiah Rhett. Alu Rios. Charlize Rivera. Gabriela Rizzo. Joshua Rodriguez. Valeria Rodriguez. Valeria Rodriguez. Tatiana Rodriguez Ramirez. Dixon Rowe. Viviana Rojas. Kelvin Rubshan. Hunter Rosa. Nia Rowe. Evelyn Sanchez. Omar Pacheco. Jocelyn Santana. Christopher Satterfield. Maximus Saunders. Benjamin Simorling. Isabella Simmons. Matthew Smith. Andrea Storvig Newson. London Jewel Denise Sullins. Regeline Theodore. Elias Teneo. Anastasia Tucker. Diego Valencia. Alexandra Valencia Aguilar. Aliana Vargas. Brandon Vargas. Josiah Velasquez. Alan Verghese. Isaac Villa. Mia Walshuk. Cordell Waldron. Umi West. Natalia Zafuto. Michelle Zhang.
Josue Aguilar. Juan Aguilar Zaragoza. Miguel Agustin Rangel. Samia Alam. Shakira Anderson. Nels Orlean. Daniel Baez. Valeria Bonses Sanchez. Emmanuel Barajas. Brielle Barnaby. Jeremiah Batista Baez. Christina Benjamin. Alexia Boateng. Daniel Bodkin. Michelle Barone. Tiara Brown. Matthew Kalentenko. Hermione Cancinos. Leo Casanova. Ireland Selhath. Albert Chamorro. Alyssa Charles. Alana Contreras. Janae Dale. There we go. Lennon Descal. Kylie De La Cruz. Ryan Degnan. Diula De La Rosa. Seychelle De La Rosa. Kira Denigras. Seydou Diabate. Jaden Dunham. Javita Edwards. Mika Edwards. Onitambra Christiana Andani. Jose Espinoza Mendoza. Andrew Estefano. Brandon Estrada. Linda Flores Begnagas. Matthew Friedenwald. Melanie Gallardo Munguia. Kaylee Star Galvez. Suthi Jadera. Ariana Gerald. Joding Godoy. Valeria Godoy. Daviana Gonzalez. Destiny Gonzalez Gonzalez. Dominica Gonzalez Herrera. Marissa Hartswick. Leonardo Hernandez. Michaela Herrera Velez. Gavin Hewitt. Jalissa Hurtado. Yep. Vaslan Ingram Jr. Vincent Jackson Jr. Adelie Jenkins. Emily Jimenez Lopez. Miles Johnson. Michael Jones. Elizabeth Jordan. Daniel Joseph. John Gordon Lopez. Pablo Caperlian. Jaden James. Famida Khan. Are you on? No, you're on. You go. No. Talia Koff. Sasha Kamusara. Lyra Latham. Nadia Leon. Bailey Levine. Brianna Lopez. Carolina Lopez. Randy Lopez Jimenez. Danilo Lopez Hernandez. Jamie Lopez Martinez. Sofia Maderia. Michael Maldonado. Yasmin Marquise Clem. Azana Martin. Jaylene Martinez. Cesar Mejia. Kalia Mejia. Christopher Mendez Otavalo. Yoslin Mendez. Gael Mendoza. Dylan Menchez. Oh. Kigos Teswa Makame. Javier Mireta. Jose Navarro. Ava Novak. Daniel Nunez. Daniela Oseguera. Gabriela Oliveira. Candelaria Oliveras. Liana Aquendo. Carmelo Owen. Miles Pamplin de Arish. Rohan Ahmed Paracha. Claralise Polino. Cameron Pencil. Bryce Penn. Ryan Roosevelt Pierre Louis. Lucas Patoki. Angeli Pivalro. Stone Pride. Isaac Ramondi. Victoria Ramirez. Dylan Ramos. Youssef Randall. Cesar Reyes. Mia Reyes. Melina Rodriguez. Celeste Douglin Rogov. Nathaniel Rodon Diaz. Alejandro Rondon Gomez. Melvin Rupchand. Christopher Ruiz Vasquez. Sari Sanz. Dylan Samai. Daisy Sanchez. Victor Sanchez. Bruce Raymond Santos. Tyler Frank Savage. Corey Seelenfreud. Claire Sandavida. Kenneth Sevilla Sabion. Abigail Shamus. Savion Shamel. Brianna Singfield Tyler. Maxwell Smith. Shayla Solis. Justin Southwell. Jace Stevenson. Mildred Stevenson. Haley Stewart. Alexander Suanitsky. Stephanie Tafola. Caden Taylor. Rocco Terranova. Christian Thomas. Ethan Thomas. Michael Thomas. Amy Torres. Caldario Torres. Cameron Tang. Juan Valadares. Santiago Vargas Cardenas. Jose Vargas Castillo. Cassandra Vargas. Melina Velasquez. Elias Velez. Vanessa Vera. Arnold James Simeon Andre Joseph Williams. Abigail Woodruff. Xavier Woods. Noah Yairi. Quinton Young.
I'm going to read these, and then you read these, okay? This part. All right, okay, so now we are. By the way, let's give another round of applause to the class of 2026. Congratulations. All right, so now what, what, all right, so what I have now is some instructions so we can get this done. It has been a wonderful, wonderful 2 hours. We want to make sure that we finish on the highest of notes. So now, parents and families and friends and whoever is in the audience, when we're finished, please remain seated. Once there's a few things that we have to take off, and I'm going to be reading a statement, and then we're going to graduate the class, officially graduate the class. Then the dais is going to exit. Then Dr. Ranos and I, we're going to come here. All right, we're going to stand here. Class, please stay seated or stay where you are once you have graduated. It's the last request that I'm going to make of you. All right? So you stay where you are. Dr. Ranos and I, we're going to come. We're going to stand here, and then we're going to process you out and present you to the New Rochelle community. All right? Okay, great. So, with the graduates, please stand. All right. All right. So, Mr. Ayanusi, I am presenting to you the New Rochelle class of 2026 for your acceptance.
I accept.
Please remember to stay seated. Now, please move your tassels to your left. Once I have completed the following statement, you will be officially graduated of New Rochelle High School. By the power vested in me by the Education Department of the State of New York and the City School District of New Rochelle Board of Education, it is my pleasure to officially present to you for the first time the graduates of New Rochelle High School, class of 2026. You have now graduated. Congratulations. Please stay where you are. Stay where you are. Wait for Dr. Ranos and me.